It's Week 10 of the National Football League.
And we'll see the Cowboys' rangy cornerback. He's entering rarefied air with every interception, now up to 12 this season.
It's the Cowboys and the Giants on Sunday
Thank you
night.
to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, a run with Lloyd. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Throwing now on 3rd and long. The throw on the run is complete. They needed 15, and that's exactly what they got. It is a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll run again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the 12-yard line.
Back to throw. Taken in by Gesicki. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Marshawn Lloyd, touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Lance. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing, Lance. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. To throw, here's Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll check this down to the running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. First and 10. Give inside. There's Lloyd. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. To the outside, caught by Neighbors.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Bell is the man in motion. He'll try to run it with Lloyd. And he will have a Giants first down. I do believe he gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. That one incomplete. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Lance. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff running right. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. To throw is Lance. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try to run. The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Lance looking to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Giants offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him. back at the 50-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Lance. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Here's Madden now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Taken in by Gesicki.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football,
With the score,
as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Devon Achane, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run in the victory. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here, it was the USC man, Marshawn Lloyd, with the impressive first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lance. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw, here's Lance. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back still on his feet. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Yards to go.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Giants. Gesicki, the man in motion. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. A give. Here comes Lloyd. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Bell is the man in motion. Here's a run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Giants move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now Lance. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Lance. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Lance. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the outside, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage across the 50 to the 48.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
He'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Bell is the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's into the hands of the fullback. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. 1st down throw there is incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Whoa! And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Now, faking the give. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, New York. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Third and long. Lance looking to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Lance. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Lance. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. To throw, here's Lance. He's going to air this one out. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. Bell is the man in motion. On third down, here's Lloyd. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, right back to Lloyd. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now.
38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So second down, and they'll run it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. They'll look to throw. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now Lance. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He makes one man miss, but stop quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. To throw is Lance. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Lloyd. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big-time play out of the G-men. A gain of 66 yards.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. There's that man again, another catch. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.